right, let's get over to Mike Epple now. You're following a bunch of new stuff. Let's talk Amazon this morning.
An interesting announcement just coming in from the world's largest online retailer, Melanie. Amazon is raising its minimum wage in the United States to $15 per hour. Now, this affects an estimated 250,000 Amazon U.S. employees, plus an additional 100,000 seasonal workers that the company is hiring just for this upcoming holiday sale season. The CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, saying that they have listened to their critics and decided they wanted to lead rather than follow on the issue of hiking the minimum wage. And one of the company's most recent vocal critics is Vermont Senator and former presidential candidate Bernie Sanders, who had been accusing Amazon of taking advantage of the rules and regulations regarding U.S. employment and trying to keep their wages low. So Amazon in the States hiking the minimum wage to $15 an hour, and that is going to take effect on November the 1st. It is being described as the biggest ever private infrastructure investment this country has ever seen. It's worth $40 billion, and it just got the green light this morning. A liquefied natural gas project in Kitimat, BC. It's being headed up by Royal Dutch Shell and a number of other international partners. It's been on the drawing board for about 7 years. It's been shelved twice. But now Royal Dutch Shell says the time is right to get Canadian natural gas projects and production to international markets. Now, it's already causing a little bit of concern within BC's political spectrum, working under a minority government headed up by the NDP, which is in favor of it. The BC Green Party saying they are opposed, so that could lead to some political change. And even though the shovels are expected to get in the ground very quickly, it might, again, face some political backlash as other infrastructure and energy projects specifically have faced in this country this year. And now the fine print on the so-called USMCA trade deal. Lots of celebrating yesterday that a trade deal between Canada, the U.S., and Mexico had been reached, but now everybody's kind of going through what exactly it means. And one thing we're looking at is the so-called duty-free levels on items purchased online by Canadians from U.S. suppliers. It depends how you ship it, apparently. It's $20 the duty-free minimum by Canada Post, but up to $150 if you ship it by private courier. eBay and Amazon were looking for those so-called de minimis levels raised to a more substantial level. Got a lot of pushback from Canadian traditional retail companies. That's the latest from here. Send it over to Frankie.